Hey, what's up, guys? This is David Chase Taylor of 911truther.org. Today is May 26, 2024. So, based on breaking news and events, it appears that CIA headquarters located in Cern at Lake Geneva in Switzerland has greenlit a full-scale Iranian attack and/or invasion of Israel, London in the UK, the United States, and/or Cuba for the date of May 27th of 2024. Exactly what Iranian attacks are planned is obviously not known, but I'm going to list the plots that I've already uncovered, and so it appears that it's going to be a four-pronged attack targeting the aforementioned countries, which will most likely start off with a Trump assassination event. If you recall, a few years ago, Trump assassinated the Iranian terror general Qasem Soleimani, and so a revenge attack targeting Trump is in order. This may happen at the Mar-a-Lago estate, and it's going to happen on Memorial Day. Then we can expect 9/11 style Iranian terror attacks targeting oil and gas related infrastructure in Texas and California. This will obviously cause apocalyptic natural disasters and obviously trigger World War III. Then the CIA plans to stage an Iranian attack or invasion of Cuba, most likely starting with Guantanamo Bay, which will result in a subsequent jailbreak of all the Islamic terrorists there, which will subsequently infiltrate the United States, triggering martial law. The CIA is also planning to stage Iranian or Hamas attacks targeting Israeli consulates, embassies, and/or foreign missions. I've identified plots targeting these entities in Chicago, Washington, D.C., Miami, Atlanta, The Hague in the Netherlands, London, Nicosia, Cyprus, Stockholm, Sweden, and Amman, Jordan. The CIA is also planning to stage Iranian terror attacks targeting parades featuring U.S. military personnel. A few years ago, the CIA staged an ISIS attack targeting a military parade in Iran, so therefore a revenge attack is in order. The CIA is also planning to stage Iranian attacks, bombings or hostage crisis or kidnappings targeting sailors and ships of the Royal Navy and or the U.S. Navy abroad in the Middle East. These attacks will most likely conclude on May 29th with 9/11 style nuclear terror attacks targeting the United Nations in New York City. Or another location which I've yet to discover. Really quick, it's imperative to note the numerology in this particular attack. Basically, this is World War III. Aside from the fact that Israel or the United States assassinated the whole leadership of Iran back on May 19th, Ibrahim Raisi, so they have this new president in called Mohammed Mokhbar, and he's basically the patsy which they plan to stage all these attacks and then say that it was under his leadership. But this is being planned by the CIA, hence the numerology, because the date of May 27th marks exactly 12,777 days after Ali Khamenei became the supreme leader of Iran. This is 777. This is Yahweh. This is the highest God in Judaism. So this is an attack that's been planned for years, obviously going to take the United States into World War III with Iran. Aside from that, we have the October 7th attacks, which was a false flag executed by the Israeli Mossad. So this is basically Israel pulling the United States into a war with Iran, a nuclear war, mind you, and which is why I always highlight in these videos the fact that the United States has no direct line of communication with Tehran. They have to go through Geneva, Switzerland, which is the first Jewish state. And Iran is run at the top. Former President Hassan Rouhani and Ahmadinejad, they're both Jewish, and so these are Jewish. This is a Jewish state being run by Jews via Switzerland, and their plan is to take the United States down via nuclear war with Iran. So just a red alert, Trump assassination, 9/11 style attacks, a siege of Cuba, attacks targeting Israeli and/or U.S. consulates, embassies, or foreign missions abroad, Iranian terror attacks targeting Memorial Day festivities, most likely military parades, Iranian attack targeting U.S. and Royal Navy, that's of the U.K., while sailing in the Middle East, and possibly concluding with a made-for-TV 9/11 style nuclear terror attack targeting the United Nations headquarters in Iran, where you recall a few years ago, Zionist Benjamin Netanyahu held up a cartoon-like poster showing how close Iran was to a nuclear bomb. And I guess we're all going to find out exactly how close they are in the next few days if the CIA is going to greenlight this mission. There's also the realistic possibility in closing that the CIA will stage an Iranian cyber attack or targeting the aviation industry, or Stinger missile attacks targeting planes to take down a bunch of planes in order to trigger World War III. You can go onto my blog, 911truther.org, and see all these reports, which I'm just getting ready to publish. But I needed to make a video to basically state for the public record that CIA headquarters located in CERN at Lake Geneva in Switzerland is going to stage World War III between the United States, Israel, and or the United Kingdom with Iran. It's imminent. So, but that's what they've been gearing up for, and hopefully this video will suffice in thwarting these attacks. As I do in all my videos, if you could kindly, in the event that they do stage World War III this month, I kindly ask that you download this video and share it with local, state, and federal military, intelligence, and law enforcement officials, as well as with local, national, and international media outlets. Peace.